Wintertime is finally here. It's starting to get colder out, maybe it's snowing, and the holidays are upon us. For me, this is one of my favorite times of the year. This was always the happiest time for me growing up. I know some people aren't like that. We always joke and call my grandma the Grinch, but for me, I love it. So what I wanted to do was build a holiday winter-themed lodge in The Sims 4 that, maybe some of the richer Sims might live in. Maybe it's a or a family home, But the sad thing about Sims 4 is there isn't seasons, so it's not a white Christmas. But that's okay. I still made it work. And in this video, I am actually going to talk a lot more, pretty much the entire time, just to see the difference in it. But yeah, I really hope that you enjoy. So this is Fraesna with my holiday winter lodge build, and we will just jump right into it. Okay, so starting off, as usual, I'm just going to lay out the foundation and go from there. I actually made the outline of this house first and then deleted it all and redid it so that it'd be a bit quicker and I know what I was doing. The bad thing is that my memory is horrible, so as you can see, and you'll see later on as I keep deleting and moving the walls, is that I just forgot exactly where I had things placed to make it work. And it actually didn't turn out exactly the way it was before, but I actually think it works out much better this way. Another thing that I had issues with is the freaking walls in the rooms. I really don't like how they do rooms and walls in The Sims 4. I missed The Sims 2 and Sims 3 where you just placed a wall and it made a room and you could place flooring anywhere and all that. Just, I don't know. I guess this system is better, but I'm stubborn and like the old way. I do finally get it though. Finally. And another thing with the walls and roofs and ceilings and stuff, as I think I do it right here, yeah. You can't just, delete part of it like you could in the old ones. You have to actually move the walls, move the rooms, which, yes, again, it's just me complaining, but I don't know, I was just used to the old way. But okay, so I'm putting down the rooms first, which is what I tend to do, and that way I can just kind of get a feel for where everything needs to be. I can see if I need to add in any more space or anything. As you can see, the first floor is actually really open. It has a huge open floor plan, which is really odd for me. I don't ever tend to do that. I like to section my rooms off and just kind of create a little space for everything. But I wanted to challenge myself a little bit, and I thought that for a Christmas lodge or a winter-themed lodge, if you're going to have family together and everything, you want to be able to interact with each other, and if everything's sectioned off, you can't really do that as well. So that was my thought behind that. And those railings in the front porch were such a pain to put down. Once again, the way that Sims 4 does things is just really weird to me sometimes. But I'm learning a lot more tricks. A lot of the stuff that I do in this video, I didn't ever really mess with before when I would build things. It's a lot of tricks that I've learned from watching other build videos, so I guess you can always learn something, right? And these walls, the siding, it didn't exactly turn out how I wanted it to. I've never messed with the siding that has the wood or the white panels on the side. But I decided to see what it would look like, and I do like it, but as you can see here in a second, the panels, or the ones on the back right above the little hot tub room, mess up a little bit, which is really annoying. But you know what, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal. I just like to complain sometimes, I guess. And I did the sunken flooring in that hot tub room again like I did in my first Sims 4 build video, which I think turned out actually better this time than last time, but still issues with the ceiling. You know, I just don't ever look up in there, I guess. Yeah, that roof just not working out. I don't remember. I might actually go back in and adjust the roof a couple times to try and fix it, but I don't know. Maybe that was on the last one before I deleted it and started over, but it was not working out. Oh, right there. This is where what I was talking about with the roof, the corner. See, the white panel is gone. It won't show up. But I ended up just leaving it because I thought it would be. It wasn't that big of a deal. Annoying, yes, but not that big of a deal. And another thing that I never ever mess with for some reason is pools and fountains. I actually had no clue that you could make your own little fountain. So I started doing that, and I put in all these little plant decorations and stuff, and then tried to put an actual fountain in the middle of it, and it wouldn't let me. And of course, what do? I delete all the, well, most of the plants and then put it in there, instead of using the Move Objects cheat, which I forgot about again. But I still think it looks alright. Not as good as I was hoping, but it looks okay. And then I just end up decorating around it with some brush tools for the terrain and some trees and plants and stuff. Because, of course, plants and trees are some of my favorite things for some reason. It does really bum me out that there's no winter snow or seasons or anything, because that would just make it look so much nicer, but we can pretend that maybe this is in California or something. I'm from the Midwest, so it's rare that we don't at least have a little bit of snow, or that everything doesn't look gloomy and sad around the holidays. Oh, that was sad. But yeah, this is not my memory of Christmas and holiday time, but you know, you gotta work with what you got. Oh, and also, this doesn't have anything to do with the actual build itself, but the music in the background, I went on the YouTube free music thing and spent a long time listening to music to find that I'd like for my videos. And there's actually not that many holiday songs that really fit with my music preferences. So this is a long video to have music in, and I did what I could. If you listen close enough, you can tell that a couple of the songs are definitely not holiday music, but they can still work, you know. I guess if during the holidays you listen to holiday music 24/7 nonstop, it would get pretty old, I think, at least. I mean, I get kind of tired of it by the time it gets to Christmas, because at this point, you know, you go into the store the day after Thanksgiving and that's all that's on is Christmas music. It's a good thing I'm not a Grinch yet. I think I still got, you know, at least a couple more years before I go full Grinch. We'll see. So with the windows and the doors too, mostly the windows, I was really trying to just play with the different kinds of windows that there are. Because whenever I would just build houses in the Sims 4 for myself, I always tended to use the exact same types of windows over and over again. And I guess looking at it, I kind of did that again on accident, but I try to get a little bit more creative. It's just, I mentioned this in my last video, but it's really annoying, I guess, that there's so many options of colors, but it's really hard to find like two different types of windows that have the exact same shades of colors. Like there's, you know, all the windows mostly have brown options, but they aren't always the same shade, which is super annoying. So that's, I think that's part of the reason that I tend to just stick with the same ones over and over again. And the same thing for the doors, but I don't know. I think I used the, oh no I didn't. I didn't use, okay. In the new City Living expansion, there's this basketball, oh no I think I did. Anyway, there's this basketball flooring that is really shiny, but it looks so nice. And every time I build a house now, I always use it, because I'm one of those people who really likes having hardwood floors. I do not like carpet. I think carpet is super disgusting. So if I could, I would have hardwood floors everywhere, but I live in an apartment and can't. So in my houses that I build, I try to give them hardwood floors and tile and less carpet. I obviously put carpet in the bedrooms, as you could just see, but I don't know. My preferences aren't everybody's preferences, so I work with it. Oh man, this little back area, I'm not gonna lie, once I got to this point with the build, I was just kind of getting a little bit done with it. I was just like, we'll just plop some plants down out here and call it good. You know, like a little sitting area, that'll be okay. Besides, there's a hot tub room inside. Who wants to come outside, especially if it's supposed to be winter? But I think this is pretty much it for the build. We're getting ready to go into the pictures, and I'll just kind of let you take a look. Okay, so that's it. That was the build of my little holiday lodge for The Sims 4. This was really fun to build, actually. I really enjoyed having the theme of the holidays to build around, and I really just want to make something nice and fun and pretty, I guess. So I hope it was worth it. I did cut out all the decorating because it took me forever, because I was really particular. So I might upload that later as kind of like an extras thing, just in case. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have happy holidays, no matter what you celebrate, and just have a good one. Peace out, and see you next time.